Hi, my name is Lynn, and I'm here to talk to you about my progress using the HCG liquid diet. I have been participating in the HCG liquid diet for about 3 months. In that time, I lost 31 pounds. I went from 260 pounds to 228. I've gone up and down a little, but with the management plan that's intact on phase 3, I have stayed right within my range. Before starting the diet, I was very depressed, overweight, and just unsure of the whole dieting aspect. I tried lots of different diets and things didn't work. I walked all summer last year. That didn't seem to work. But what didn't work was that I didn't change what I ate and how much I ate. I was just sure that eating 500 calories a day couldn't be done. That I would starve and I'd be sick. I was sure that I would get bored eating the same food over and over and that I could not survive without bread, pasta, and my Diet Pepsi. However, I have survived and I've done a very good job. I have cheated a few times, but I know that when I cheat, I have to pay for it later by having a longer wait to lose weight and for the weight to come off. I first heard about this diet in July when my roommate Sue came home sick. She had been visiting one of our closest friends and she recommended this new diet called HCG. At first I was curious about this diet and I asked a lot of questions. I looked up information on what to eat, what could you eat, what couldn't you eat, why couldn't you use this or that. I looked for any signs for the diet to be harmful. I was like, oh no, it's going to hurt you, and, you're going to have heart problems and kidney problems. But I didn't find any information like that. But I was still skeptical because it was only 500 calories a day. And that was quite a challenge. I wasn't ready to surrender to that. I chose at first not to do the diet. And I watched Sue begin the diet. Sue did really good. She started losing weight right away. And she was excited. And I gave her a hard time. She is diabetic and has struggled for years to keep her sugar under control because she has a tendency to binge, to just eat whatever. My food intake isn't like that. I overeat per meal, but not so much as in a binge. I don't just binge and eat everything in the house. But I still have an addiction to food. I overeat. I love to cook, and I love to watch other people cook. Or I love to cook for other people. But I watched her as she cooked her veggies and as she cooked chicken and turkey and fish, and she lost weight on it. She was eating real food. She wasn't just eating junk, and she wasn't just eating lettuce. I thought she was just going to eat lettuce. So I started thinking about her losing weight and even watched her gain a few pounds and then be patient and lose it again. And that made me think, man, I might be able to do that. And my weight could come off too. And I got really excited. And I also was scared too because I was like, what if it doesn't work for me? And I don't know. I had to try the diet. So on July 17th, my sister Crystal and I began the diet. The first 2 days were the easiest because those were the pig out days. We could eat anything we wanted to. We could eat anything we wanted to. Then the third day, you begin the very low calories. But I didn't do too bad because by the fourth day of the diet, I had already lost 3 pounds. By day 5, I had lost 8. And by day 9, I had lost 14. August 25th, I completed 39 days and I had lost 31 pounds and arrived at 227 pounds. Yay for me! I was so happy. My clothes were fitting different. I'd gone through my closets and got rid of clothes that were too big. I had lost 2 sizes in clothes. I gave some things away and I was scared because I was like, oh no, what if I gain it back? But then I decided gaining it back is really not a choice. To keep my own diabetes under control, I have got to keep my weight under control. What I'm learning from this diet is a lesson in submission to God. I haven't been very submissive to God in a very long time, and I've struggled to pray, to read my Bible, and to connect with other people. However, since starting the diet, I have been working on my relationship with God, and He's blessing me. I've been very stubborn before God and wouldn't let Him take this food addiction away from me. I also felt like I was stuck in a hole and I couldn't get out. My body ached and hurt all the time, and I was not healthy. I'm really glad that I've been listening to God and have allowed Him to pull me up to His purpose. During my diet, I attended my high school reunion, and I was very nervous about that. I felt insecure at meeting people from that time period, but it went just fine. I found that I looked just as good as some and better than others, and I should have realized that God would be with me and support me in my inner self too. I've been maintaining my weight now during phase 3, except for a few pounds. I've gone up or down. I've been riding a bicycle and walking around my neighborhood. I've done a steak day a couple times, once, and I lost 4 pounds, and it put me back within my last weight. We're getting ready to begin the diet again this Saturday, and our very low calories begin on Monday. And I'm actually looking forward to losing some more pounds. I'm excited about losing 30 more pounds before Christmas. I'm up a little bit this week because I've been sick. I've had the stomach flu. But I've been eating what would stay down. But I feel that I'm on the mend again, and I'm not going to do a steak day again since we're going back on the low calories this weekend. I hope to add a few pictures to my next video, and I hope you enjoy the progress. I've had fun, and I've had fun making the video too, so I hope you enjoy it too. I do get hungry sometimes, but when I do, I go ride the bike or walk the dogs. I read my Bible, or this book that we've been reading called The Victory of Surrender. This book, The Victory of Surrender, has been helping the most. I wanted to show the book, The Victory of Surrender. This book has been really helping a lot. Surrender is much more to do with our attitude than with our actions. And God is interested in what we're willing to do and rather what we do. And He wants us to be reliant on Him and not ourselves. I'm learning that I have to give up control to receive the blessings that He has in store for me. I really do have to give up the control. And dieters have to surrender to God. They have to let God have that food, that addiction, because eating that food keeps us tied to that food. And it kills us on the inside. Our weight does. And it pulls us down and keeps us from being who we really want to be. And I don't want to be a slave to my body anymore. I want to be a woman after God's own heart. And I know that that's someone who's not a slave to food. I don't want food to be my master anymore. So I look forward to talking to you again. Bye.